Hello and welcome to EOT. Today we're looking at transversal. Transversal is essentially keeping your ship moving. And there are multiple reasons as to why you need to do this. And this is in PvP and PvE. This is a universal concept within EVE Online. So on the left hand side of the screen you will see a Vindicator battleship at the top. That is a Serpentis NPC. Below that is a Hurricane from the Mimitar faction. Now, when you are sat still shooting at an NPC or you are sat still shooting at somebody else, if you are sat still, you are presenting yourself with a situation where any and all hits will land for damn near perfect damage. It's like essentially shooting the side of a barn. Yeah, the wall's not going to move. You're going to hit it no matter what you do. It's a big target, right? Now, there are ways to then slow and stop this down. So in the middle of the screen, there is a Maelstrom, which is a Mimitar battleship. Now, if you are in a ship and you are shooting at this Maelstrom and it has close range weapons and you have sort of medium range weapons or close range weapons, if you sit still, then it's going to hit you hard. If you have an afterburner on and you are orbiting at your weapons optimal, and you can see your weapons optimal when you load ammunition into it by just simply hovering over that weapon. If you maintain an orbit around it, depending on the tracking skills of the pilot you're shooting at, the damage coming at you will be mitigated. Now, with NPCs, generally, the faster you're going, the less damage they do to you. So, with NPCs, it's kind of important to keep going. If you look at our Abyssal videos, you'll see that with the Retribution, it's always moving at great speed. So, an afterburner is better, but a micro warp drive increases the signature radius. Now, essentially, signature radius is like your hitbox. So imagine the side of a barn and then magnify that by 1,000. So when you're using a micro warp drive, you're increasing your signature radius and the ability to hit you. So micro warp drives are not always preferable at close range. Micro warp drives are more of a long range thing, especially in PvP. And to be honest, I wouldn't ever myself personally fit a PvE ship with a micro warp drive unless it was to do abyssals. That is the only place, abyssal space, where I would use a micro warp drive. Everywhere else would be an afterburner, hands down. So in the center of the screen, you've got two icons. One is a web of fire, and when that's placed on you by an NPC or player, that will slow you down. It will slow you down, even if you have an afterburner or micro warp drive. The second one is a scrambler, and this is a warp scrambler. And what that will do is, if you have an afterburner running and they've got you webbed and scrammed, then you will not slow down. You'll slow down, but your afterburner, you'll keep going basically. But if you have a micro warp drive, it turns the micro warp drive off. So essentially, you will lose a crap load of speed pretty much instantly. So always remember that when using micro warp drives. So the higher your own tracking skills are when moving at speed, the more you'll hit them. Yeah, so transversal in PvP and PvE, orbiting at your weapon's optimal range is super important, and it's something that every new player should know coming into EVE Online, that transversal is good. Faster is better, basically. Simple as that. Nice, easy concept. Take it easy. Subscribe.